Hello, welcome in. My name is DrumRollTony. I'm a streamer on Twitch, musician, and music teacher living in Seattle. This video is for John. This is our Patreon request. Thanks so much for the support, John. I appreciate you. Kendrick Lamar, just outstanding top-tier musician and artist, surrounded by great musicians. When Mad City dropped, I could not stop listening. When I was teaching high school band, we used a couple tracks off that album for Friday night football games and basketball games. All right, this is off to Pimp a Butterfly. This is Wesley's Theory. I'm excited. Let's go.
Every nigga is a star. Every nigga is a star.
Man, the Boris Gardner sample fade and just the horns and the voice is delicate, like perfect, just perfect.
Every nigga is a star. Every nigga is a star. Who will remind that you remind?
That's so good.
Hit me! When the four corners of this cocoon collide, you'll slip through the cracks, hoping that you'll survive. Gather your weight, take a deep look inside. Are you really who they idolize? To pimp a butterfly.
Oh my God, that is so good. That transition, the tempo change, the way the beat drop, the quality, the kick and the snare. Let's just go back. Sorry, those of you that are new to the channel, we do a lot of stopping and starting and going back and just talking more down about the, it's not so much a reaction, more of like an instrument, like surface level analysis kind of a thing here. I just want this transition one more time.
Hit me! When the four corners of this cocoon collide, you'll slip through the cracks, hoping that you'll survive.
Yeah, George Clinton's involved in this. Yeah, you can hear that side of that funky side. The bass with the wah sounds so good. But the treble, the synth stuff, the key stuff, the all the kind of descending arpeggios underneath there. That is just so hit, man. Like, yeah, this is the most replayed section. Yeah, no kidding. One more time, I promise I'll let it go. It's just that transition just hits the way the force changes with that, the tempo change. It's a different focus altogether.
Hit me! When the four corners of this cocoon collide, you'll slip through the cracks, hoping that you'll survive.
And that clap.
Gather
I like
your
that.
weight, take a deep look inside. Are you really who they idolize? To pimp a butterfly.
At first I did love you, but I just wanna fuck. Late nights thinking of you, until I got my nut tossed and turned.
Oh fuck, I forgot. These lyrics are so good. Okay, man, Kendrick. The thing for me is the delivery, it's the phrasing and the voice. We got so much funky stuff going on the low end because the beat is just, it's not constant. The drum, the kit, the backbeat is there. That's what's giving us like just derived tempo that's super in your face. But the bass is so just out there. But when Kendrick comes in, the layers, the harmony, how thick his sound is cool. What was really cool is how loose and on the backside of the beat, the vocal delivery is. It's just, that is art, man. I'm going back about 112 right here so I can appreciate this again.
Late nights thinking of you, until I got my nut tossed and turned. Lesson learned. You was my first girlfriend. Bridges burned all across the board. Destroyed. But what for? When I get signed, homie, I'm at.
Dude, bum 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 bum, short long, short long. So beautiful in the phrasing and the writing. What's going on there? There's a lot going. The layers are pretty thick because the bass. You could just listen down to the bass line and be completely entertained there because it is so funky and so just sexy the way it's being played. And all those intricacies of the treble layers we talked about before, all the voicings within those upper harmonies, that's all present in there. But you kind of got to pick where you're going to listen because each layer is real nice. All right, I think I went back 5. He's going to come in with main verse here.
When I
get signed, homie, I'm acting fool. Hit the dance floor, strobe lights in the room. Snatch your little secretary bitch for the homies. Blue-eyed devil with a fat ass monkey. I'ma buy a brand new Cuddy on Vows. Truck the hood up 2 times, do slow. Platinum on everything, platinum on wedding ring. Married to the game and a bad bitch shows. When I get signed, homie, I'ma buy a strap. Straight from the CIA, set it on my lap. Take a few.
That part was wild. We had the bass drop out for a second. So now again, I'm listening underneath the vocals. I'm not as much of a lyrics type of person. I'm more of like what I like to appreciate down in the design, harmonic function, rhythmic function of what's going on, supporting the top layers. So I'm not your lyricist and analyzer. That's not me. So don't get upset with me if I'm missing that. I'm just listening down. What's interesting right here though is how the bass drops out for a second and then basically comes in on a drone meaning kind of like the same note register and just kind of hanging out right there. And that note is a little bit dissonant, meaning it's just a little bit grinding against the tonality, everything else going on. Now, usually when we write that kind of stuff, it sets up for suspension. So we have a resolution to drop into something. I think this is just really cool. Let's go back about 15 and just take a listen to the basses and how they're just kind of jamming in that spot.
White devil with a fat ass monkey. I'ma buy a brand new Cuddy on Vows. Truck the hood up 2 times, do slow. Platinum on everything, platinum on wedding ring. Married to the
Still
game
there.
and a bad bitch shows. When I get signed, homie, I'ma buy a strap. Straight from the CIA, set it on my lap. Take a few M16s to the hood. Pass them all out on the block, what's good? I'ma put the cop to swap me by the White House. Republican run up, get socked out. Hit the press with a Cuban link on my neck. Uneducated, but I got $1 million check like that.
There's a lot going on. Wow, wow, bada boom, 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 boom. There's all kinds of like little soloistic kind of jazz approaches there. But then we have this like harmonic thing going on with the choir part. Well, not a choir, of a vocal layering underneath that. Let's go back 10 and just listen to the vocal layer. Underneath Kendrick's layer.
I'ma put the cop to swap me by the White House. Republican run up, get socked out. Hit the press with a Cuban link on my neck. Uneducated, but I got $1 million check like that.
Ba-da, ba-ba-da. Be-dee-da-da-da. I'm probably not singing that totally correct, but you understand the idea. It's real nice. One more time.
Socked out, hit the press with a Cuban link on my neck. Uneducated, but I got $1 million check like that.
We should never cave. We should never cave. Niggas, money go back home. Money go back home. We should never cave. We should never cave. Niggas, money go back home. Money go back home.
That was cool. That like traveled like depending on what, if you listen to the phone, you're not gonna hear it, but on the headset, that voice travels like stereo, how that comes around. Okay, so the bass like never, it's cool because it's so busy that it can be chaotic, but it's everything's kind of busy. So those layerings underneath the main, underneath Kendrick's delivery, there's a lot to listen to. We already mentioned that, but it doesn't really stop. So it that kind of becomes the constant, and then you kind of just get used to it. Let me just go back about 15 because I want to hear that traveling of the voice in the stereo again.
We should never cave. We should never cave. Niggas, money go back home. Money go back home. At first sight,
That's cool.
you but I just wanna fuck. Late nights thinking of you. Until I get my love.
Did you hear that part? The bass got super staccato, super short. Bop, boop, 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 bop, boop, 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 bop. That is real nice. Back 10, grab that again.
But I just wanna fuck. Late nights thinking of you. Until I get my love. Toss and turn, lesson learned. You was my first girlfriend. Bridges burned all across the board. But what for?
Oh my god, dude. That got so thick at the end with all our synth layers, all our treble layers. There's so much happening in those arpeggios, and then like the kind of almost the pitch bendy stuff going on. Back one more time. I'm primarily back 15 seconds actually listening down to the kind of the keyboard synth lines here, trying to appreciate what's going on in that register.
You was my first girlfriend. Bridges burned all across the board. But what for?
Yo, what's up? It's Trey. Remember the first time you came out to the house? You said you wanted a spot like mine. But remember, anybody can get it. The hard part is keeping it, motherfucker.
What you want, you
That is a cool section. Underneath, obviously the vocal layer is probably where the majority of the ears are going to because that's where the message is being delivered. But listening down, we have real cool keys and then some pretty intensely articulated guitar work. At least it sounds like guitar. It could be a key patch too. But the idea is that are the two voicings that are being kind of presented to you. So let's just go back a little bit and grab that again.
just burn all across the board. Get strong, but what for?
Yo, what's up? It's Trey. Remember the first time you came out to the house? You said you wanted a spot like mine. But remember, anybody can get it.
That's a cool part because it's so like, it's in complete contrast to everything that was just happening. The bottom's pulled out, the percussion's pulled out, and you're instantly left just with midtones. And it's cool because we haven't, at least it hasn't been exposed. It might have been present the whole time, I'm not really sure. But the way the guitar feels, because you can feel how picked those notes are. It's super exposed right now, so it has a completely different effect to me underneath the voice line that has like the effect on it. Let's keep going.
The hard part is keeping it, motherfucker.
What you want, you a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. Say my name is Uncle Sam on your dog. Motherfucker, you can live at the mall. I know you're kind, that's why I'm kind. Don't have receipts, oh man, that's fine. Pay me later, wear those gaiters. Cliche and say fuck your haters. I can see the bottom.
What a man. So good. What a field change on the groove. Everything is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. We have a completely different shift. Everything was funky and open and just like psychedelic in the bass line before, but now we have a completely different vibe. This is amazing. I'm going back 15 to grab this again.
A piano, a guitar, anything. Say my name is Uncle Sam on your dog. Motherfucker, you can live at the mall. I know you're kind, that's why I'm kind. Don't have receipts, oh man, that's fine. Pay me later, wear those gaiters. Cliche and say fuck your haters. I can see the bottom in you. I can see the dollar in you. Little white lines, but there's no white collar in you. But it's whatever though, because I'm still following you. Because you make me live forever, baby. Count it all together, baby. They hit the register and make me feel better, baby. Your horoscope is a gem.
There's a shout out to that drum. It's back there again. Almost raga like and like sitar sounding ish. Not really. It's still got that funkadelic. It's still got, you know, kind of a parliament feel to it where we camp up there in the bass line. But you know what I mean though? It's just a little bit. It reaches out a little bit. But man, all the choir stuff, the vocal layers, the ooh-ah background stuff that was underneath that was real good. Just one more, I promise I'll try not to stop too many more times. It's just too good not to appreciate. I'm going back 15 again.
Fuck your haters. I can see the bottom in you. I can see the dollar in you. Little white lines, but there's no white collar in you. But it's whatever though, because I'm still following you. Because you make me live forever, baby. Count it all together, baby. They hit the register and make me feel better, baby. Your horoscope is a Gemini, 2 sides. So you better cop everything 2 times. 2 coops, 2 J's, 2 C notes. Too much and enough, both we know. Christmas, tell them what's on your wish list. Get it all, you deserve it, Kendrick. And when you hit the White House, do you? But remember, you ain't passed economics in school. And everything you buy, Texas will deny. How Wesley sniped your ass before 35.
Looking down is quite a drop. Looking good when you're on top. Better metaphors, leaving metaphors metaphysically in a state of euphoria. Look both ways before you cross.
Ba, 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 ba. That descending bass, we had not had that. At least I might have missed it. At least I feel I did not catch it earlier. We did not have that descending bass line before. I just want to grab that one more time.
Looking down is quite a drop. Looking good when you're on top. Better metaphors, leaving metaphors metaphysically in a state of euphoria. Look both ways before you cross my mind. We should never cave. We should never cave. Niggas, money go back home. Money go back home. We should never cave. We should never cave. Niggas, money go back home. Money go back home.
Man, the articulations, the gaga, and they're in the vocals. That was real nice. Sorry, one more time.
Money go back home. We should never cave. We should never cave. Niggas, money go back home. Money go back home.
Little saxophone at the end. All right, cool, man. That's just, it's such a great piece of music. Now, the problem with listening that way, obviously, is when you're listening down in the trenches, you're completely missing the vocal message. I'm aware of that, and I know his music is very deep and full of a lot. But for me, first and foremost, for like my soul, the way I experience music is always listening down to the instrumental layers. And just on the first time, I mean, on the very first time listening, you know, I don't stop as many times, but for stuff like this, I 100% do. But I eventually do at some point when I go back, just try to appreciate everything, to understand like what was there for the design, what, you know, at the production level, what people are trying to have you hear, because there's so many layers in that. If you just passively listen to it, you're going to miss a lot of it. So I try to be pretty active when listening to that stuff. And then obviously go back and like pull up a lyric sheet and try to look and see what's going on. So that's just for me. Let me know. Like, remember, what I think doesn't matter. I'm curious what you think. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Hope you liked it. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye. My name is DrumRollTony. Make sure to catch me when I'm live on Twitch. Link to all the socials down in the video description below. YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. Please and thank you. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel so you can check out the next upload. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Take it easy. Bye-bye.